It's time for Jets hockey. Welcome into our Canadian broadcast studios. We are proud to bring you more Pool A action. Today, it'll be the Jets facing off against the 07 Edge squad. My name is Shawnee Hill, and welcome you in early morning here on the West Coast. Hopefully, it's a great day so far wherever you are. Now, before we get into today's action, let's recap the action from yesterday. The junior elite squad came out, solid start, a 3-1 victory in their first game. And a couple things that we saw from game one that we want to see carry over from game two. Strong presence from the back end, not only breaking out the puck with their legs, but keeping the puck in the zone to sustain offensive pressure. Talked to Coach Hill after the game. That is what he was most excited about. If they're keeping pressure on the other team, if they're keeping good puck possession, then they have a chance to win each and every game. However, they start playing like they did a little bit in the third period, going for the extra pass, maybe a little bit too fancy, not really taking control of things in their own end. That is when they started to see some trouble. And that's when the only goal they got past the goaltender there occurred. So we are going to take you live in. We're just getting set up for warm-ups in just a moment. You see the teams coming out there. Once again, the Jets will be in the broadcaster unfriendly white jerseys. As you see, my cameraman, John, is positioned high above center ice there, so we should get a little bit better look at the action today for all three periods. The Edge squad will be out for their warm-ups in just a moment. Also want to thank Simon, who's joining us on the broadcast today as our statistician. Those two gentlemen will give you all the action live from Minnesota. Back here in our broadcast studio, if you're up watching the game with us, I want to invite you to comment. Let us know where you are watching from and who you might be cheering on. And throughout the broadcast, feel free to throw your comments down in the comments below. If we can see some, get them on the broadcast here, we certainly will. But the warm-up period is already underway. While we're doing that, let's give you a rundown of who we should be seeing on the ice here today. For your Jets squad, Coach Hill is going to roll the following. He's going to roll a line centered by Kirkpatrick, Tucker Bowes on the right side, RJ Hill on the left. And we have Xander Morgan Corson centering Chase Clausen and Laith Nicolino Johnson. We have Lucas Cerisi on the right wing, Caleb Clarence on the left, Zach Ione. And then your last line there will be Bam Moore, Brendan Mullally, and Lloyd Williams. On the defensive end, we'll have Brody Feather and Brody Lakin, Nolan Weingartner, and Noah Sipu. Miley Watson rounds out the defense. So 5 defensemen for your Jets squad. In goal today, we're expecting Maverick Cool to get the start. Lucas Egan started the game yesterday. Fantastic performance from him, and Maverick will look to back that up. So you see the squads there. In white is our Jets squad and the unique warm-up from Coach Hill. Always a staple of Coach Hill's teams. And then you saw the other squad there in the darker jerseys, so class light dark situation. And as I mentioned, it'll be 3 15-minute periods rolling through. Rules that you need to know: if one team gets up by 6 goals, the clock will start running. We're going to keep you up to date on the clock as best we can. It's over in the corner, but we're going to give you some shots. We're going to give you all the goals. We're going to give you all the hits and all the great highlights here as well. And stick around post-game. We're going to try to grab a player of the game from the Jets squad to hear about how they saw this one lay out. So once again, we'll take you live to the rink to enjoy a little bit of the warm-up here. We'll bring you a puck drop and game start in just a moment. Once again, you're looking live at warm-ups here from Minnesota. The Jets and the Edge getting ready to face off in just a couple of moments here. It'll be interesting to see here in game number 2, an earlier start. I believe it was 8 o'clock, just after 8 a.m. there in Minnesota. It'll be interesting to see the early start of this game, what team comes out first and foremost, but also there might be some adjustments from Coach Hill, knowing you have a second game coming a little bit later. You never really want to throttle down, and especially in a tournament situation, you want to try to do everything you can to take every game and take every game pretty convincingly. Usually no matter what the tournament rules are, you never want to leave goals on the table here. So it'll be interesting to see how the Jets also bring in, which we saw in game 1, the depth of their roster. They should be able to roll a bit deeper than the Edge squad. And so we'll see how that plays into today's action. Once again, if you are just joining us, my name is Shawnee Hill, coming to you from our Canadian broadcast studios. We'd love for you to be active in the comments below. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for, whether it's an individual player or just a team in that sense. And also during intermissions, we'll try to get you updated on any action that might be happening around the tournament as we're able to gather it here as well. But in just a couple of moments, we'll be getting set for action. You see the final seconds that just ticked off for warm-ups. So soon we'll have puck drop and we'll be underway here in game number 2. Once again, it'll be the Jets and the Edge, the Jets in white and the Edge in the dark jerseys. So we'll take you back live to the rink as we'll see them break the huddle and get set for period number 1. Players will head to center ice. We'll be underway in just a moment here. So here we go. As the teams come to center, puck will be down. Will be underway. Game number 2 is on. Face-off heads back into the Jets' end. That'll be Feather. Feather over to Latkin as they come behind the net there and look to work it up the right side there. Trying to get it out. And Jimmy thrown ahead. Bose tripped up. Looks like no call there. Kilpatrick gets it on the left side. Fights off the check. In the corner he goes. Tries to work it back behind. Hill supports. But it goes out to the other corner. Moving up now is the Edge in the dark jerseys. Jets in the white. Edge moving well through the neutral zone. Coming in on their left side. They shoot just wide of the net. Deflected there nicely by Feather. Latkin up to Bose. Bose works it across. Nobody there. Don't want able to get the legs moving to get up there. And it goes back into Feather. Feather looks to carry, and you will see this from the defense. Try to use their legs as best they can as he works over the red line into the zone. Coming down to the goaltender's right, takes it behind the net again. Tried to throw it in front, nobody there. Unable to get it, Hill was covering the point. Great play there to keep it in. Trying to knock it through some skates. It won't go. So we're seeing some fast action, but a lot of stick checking so far. Up on the left side. He looks, he shoots. Low, save, rebound, another big save. Loose in front. So 2 quality scoring chances there by the Edge squad. But the goaltender comes up big. That first save may have caught him a little off guard. He looks like he got it off the toe. Right back in the slot. He'll want to see a little bit better rebound control at that point. But those first couple shots of the game for a goaltender, it's really about feeling the puck. So we'll expect that to improve. Faced off won by the Edge as they go to work it down low. But the Jets recover, and they're going to break out coming back the other way. Up the left-hand side, trying to sneak it through. Morgan Corson on the far wall. The Edge come right back around. So the Jets have had a couple chances entering the zone, but nothing substantial has come from it yet. That puck gets through, holds up the stick. We'll see if the arm goes up from the official. The near one does not call it, but perhaps some incidental contact will look like a little bit of a stick hold there from the Jets. Now they're going to regroup and look to use their legs to move up. Solid action and speed through the neutral zone. Works it to the right-hand side. Looks like Chase Clausen. In front shot, rebound. Another one doesn't go. Here come the edge squad. Working it around. Shoots on the forehand, just wide of the net. No there support. So the Jets should be able to pick this up and roll, but a great back check there as it forces a turnover. Shot from the high slot is sticked aside. Into the near corner. Up the left side. Goes across. Try for a headman pass for Zach Ione. He's under control. Ione now does poke it away. In front of the edge bench. And back side. A bit of focus there. Trying to dump it in. Could not. So the Jets have struggled really to have a good, clean skate in there. We've seen a couple rushes off the side, but you really want to see that sustained full pressure coming in. There's a turnover with neutral zone. The edge was dumping in back deep right in front of the Jets bench. They'll regroup behind their net. Try to move up on the side. Ione tried to get it to Sabrizi. Could not. Turnover there. Goes in front. The shot. He shoots. He scores. That could have been Lang. We'll try to get the number there in a moment. But the first goal goes to the edge. So the Jets, for the first time in this tournament, will trail a game. A turnover headed right onto his stick. He turned, he fired, and he put it up over the goaltender's shoulder. Looked like Zachariah Lang from the edge gets them on the board first. Right now, the Edge take the early 1-0 lead over the Jets. So the Jets, like I said, trailing for the first time in this tournament, coming out with great speed right now. This is Feather. Feather from the defensive end. He'll throw it into the corner. Oh, blocked there, but the Jets recover. Working now on the far side, coming over to the near side. Can't get a support there. That could be a trip. We'll see if the arm went up from the officials. It did not. So perhaps the Jets getting away one there, but now the Edge recover. Trying to work it in the zone. Knocked away. Kept in nicely by the point there. Works it towards the slot. That goes in just wide of the net. And the Jets will look to regroup. Up on the side. Skating around. Good dangle move right there. As he's going to come on in. Looked like Malawi. Couldn't get the number there. Could have been Williams. We'll have to see. Again, the white jerseys with the stripes. Very hard to see from our broadcast position there. I do know that's Noah Sipu who threw it into the back corner. Working around the net. Back up towards the point, and it goes back down now around the net. Working away, dangerous pass in front, but they get away with it. And here comes the Edge up the right side. Looks, backhand, forehand, shot, keeps it low. Rebound is loose, trying to jam it home. Is he able to get it? Whistle doesn't go. Finally, it does. So another rebound drops down. This one they're able to recover. Officially on the goal, Zachariah Lang unassisted for the Edge, gives them the 1-0 lead. Edge win the draw, back to the point. Fakes a shot, now throws it back down on the corner. Tries to work it towards the slot, and it's knocked away there. Jets looking to poke. Good pressure, good support by the Edge squad to keep that puck in. Trying to cycle out of the corner, but there's a turnover. Has a man up front if he can get it up, but he loses his footing and goes down there. That was Kilpatrick, the center. Was trying to get the hill there on the left wing. Back around now to the far side corner. Edge looking to cycle low. Back to the point it goes. Shot wide of the net. Once again regained. The Jets starting to scramble a bit after that failed clear. Trying to work it up top. Hill intercepts. Backhands it out of the zone. And they'll relieve the pressure. Can't control the defenseman there. Falls on his own. The Jets now trying to get into the zone there. Working it on the far side. But once again, it's turned over. This Edge squad, strong skaters and pretty strong positionally as well. So unlike in game one, the Jets are really going to work to try to get a scoring chance right to the high slot there, but unable to pull the trigger. Looked like that might have been Kilpatrick or Hill. His entire line tucks in their jerseys. Not really broadcast friendly. Back to the point it goes. Shot on. High shot. Sticked away there. Oh, that one could have been dangerous with the deflection in front. trying to work it back out of the corner. It is poked away. Gets by the defenseman, and they're going to get on out there. Good support there on the other defensive end. Look like Lakin brings it ahead. On the right-hand side, working towards the slot. Forehand shot does not go into the corner. Trying to work it now. The Edge gets it, so only one shot there from a pretty dangerous chance in front of the net. Feather, poke to the head, and the Jets will look to gain the zone. Through the slot he comes, working over to the left-hand side. Good movement. Comes around, takes it all the way around the net, tries to work it in front. Goes up, Feather pitches in support, throws it at the net, does not go. Edge working it now on the near side. They're going to just not be able to get it out. Kicked in nicely there to the backhand. Working now the right wingers trying to get it towards the front. You'll see the Jets try to use the behind the net zone as best as they can. That area, kind of use the net as a little bit of a screen and protection to hopefully generate some passes towards the slot. Right now below the goal line, a little too much as they work it out of the corner. Throws it towards, that one goes wide, no shot there. The left winger now, trying to work it in front towards the slot. As it goes by the circle, the Edge will get it out. They'll relieve the pressure, but Feather gathers the neutral zone. Good regroup right there towards the center. That's Morgan Corson. He's going to fire it in deep. Defenseman looks to move it up. Good, strong pressure there as the Edge, for the first time, really look like they're going to have trouble getting out of their zone. And there it is, another turnover in the neutral zone. Getting in to the zone again by the Jets and thrown right back out. See, this one has enough steam for icing. It does. So the Edge have a 1-0 lead with 7:14 left to go here in the first period. But they will ice it here, so the Jets with a great opportunity to perhaps get one on the board. Face off to the goaltender's right. In the backhand air, Ione tried to get it across. Intercepted, and the Edge will clear. 2-on-2 on the left side. Tries to take it to his forehand. Tries to get it in front. Oh, that was a bit tricky. It looked like the goaltender might have lost that one, but gets that one right along the ice and makes the save. It looked like when that pass went in front, it kind of maybe caught a little bit of his equipment or one side, but you saw the head start to swivel as he was trying to track that puck there. But Maverick Cool with a big save and keeping this a 1-0 game. Jets looking to get it out. A lot of pressure in the slot there. They will gain and just gets out of the zone there. Through the neutral zone, try to throw ahead to Ione. That one's knocked down. Well done by the defenseman there, and they'll play a little catch. Coming in on the side for the Edge, that is Isaac Ullman. He'll get it in deep. Back towards the front. This was the line that scored for the Edge. It was number 80, Lang, who was able to get the 1-0 lead for the Edge squad. The Jets in front of their own bench look to move it ahead, just below our broadcast angle. Look to move it in. Nice move there by Cerisi. Can't get it. And there's Lang again, the goal scorer. The righty throws it across to the slot. The shot. Big save! Oh, my! Maverick Cool gets across and makes a big one. Still in trouble. Here's the Edge. Throw another one. That's blocked in front. But, oh, my. What a beauty of a save as Lang threw that across. Wide open guy as he went through the slot. But a great push and a great save. And they're at it again. Shot. Another save. Cool. Another shot. Rebound. That's a third save in there. Oh, my. The goaltender keeping the Jets in this one as they're going to relieve the pressure and ice the puck. But my, oh, my. Put 4 on the save total for the goaltender there. Oh, that first one in particular. Going over, shooter on his forehand, a strong push, caught it right in the chest, maybe a little bit of the blocker there. But mark that one down. That's a situation, a big game changer it could be, and hopefully the Jets can take off that momentum. 11 saves so far for the goaltender, so he's 11 of 12. And they're facing a lot more shots than they did in game 1. But another turnover here. The Edge are back at it again. You see the Jets starting to collapse, really starting to lose position there. It's not something that I know Coach Hill wants to see. Trying to work it again towards the slots behind the net. Sneaks out in front. Shot. Another big save with the left pad. Oh my, at another one. You know, we don't have the ability to do replays here, but if we did, it would be a goaltender highlight reel for the Jets right now. They're going to look to try to reward their goaltender with a goal here as they work towards the slot. Knocked down shot. And there it is! They scored! The pass in front got knocked up in the air, knocked back down, and fired home. From here, it looked like it was Cerisi. We'll try to see there and get official word. But my, oh my, what a comeback for the Jets. We talked about their goaltender was keeping him in it. If they could just reward him with one on the other side. And as soon as we speak it, it comes into existence. 1-1 is our score. With a tremendous play in front, grabbing the rebound. That was a fantastic effort. Not only the save on the back end from the Jets, but then to come back down and to bring that home. There's actually Lloyd Williams on the goal. The assist will go to Brendan Mullally. And so just like that, we are even up at one aside. The Jets bring it out of their own zone. Coming in, add a bit of a 3-on-2. A great back check there by the edge. Works in the corner, dips around one, gets around another, works towards the slot, back to Feather. Feather looks, surveys, he dekes, gets back his own deke, dekes again, comes in, passes across. No, it's a shot. Big save there by the goaltender. Oh, Feather even had me tricked there as I thought he was going to throw it over to the winger, but put it on net, and a big save there by the edge goaltender, who has to be looking down the other end of the goaltending performance from the Jets and might be a little bit jealous there, especially after just getting beat there. It's good for him to get back, get a save, and build his confidence there. The edge now, working it out of the corner. Coleman trying to get it around, it won't go. Feather disrupts that. And the Jets have numbers if they harry here. 4-on-2 developing. Takes it to the right side, works it back, dump pass, shot off the goaltender's glove. Back around the net. Tried to get in front, couldn't pull the trigger. And now the Jets may be caught, but it's just going to be a one-on-one as the edge had to hustle to get back. He's going to take it wide and throw an easy shot on net. From the saves we've seen thus far, that's an easy glove save there. 3:26 left to go here in the first period. We are tied at 1. Thank you so much for joining us here on YouTube. And the face-off to the goaltender's left. One back towards the defense, tries to get it out. The defense is going to be able to keep it in there as the edge will look to regroup. Trying to work from the corner. It's poked away. Good net front presence by both of these teams and have factored into the goals. Turnover there. Trying to work it down low. He's going to try to work it towards the slot. But once again, the defense able to nullify the scoring chance there. So no shot, and we'll break up the other way. Here come the Jets. It's actually a 2-on-3. A little slow arriving as the Jets were in the defensive zone there. The turnover comes. Try to get a breakaway. Oh, 2-on-1 developing. He's got a strong presence at the right side. Tries to get in front. Good back check there. Away. Might have been Watson. We'll try to get the number on the other end here as they're moving up. And here come the Jets again. So a little bit of back and forth racehorse hockey now, but just can't keep up with it. The goalie crowds it for his defenseman is going to look to move it back the other way. The Jets get the turnover. A little bit of a deke there. Up goes the arm. We'll have a tripping call coming up, and the Jets will head to their first power play. So it'll be a tripping call. Believe that would have been Isaac Ullman, number 52, that's going to head to the box there. So we have our first power play of the game for the Jets. It looks like we're going to have Ione, Cerisi, and Carlance out on the front. And it could be Latkin, and we'll try to see who the other defenseman is there on the far side. But they win the draw, and we'll look to set up. Bit of a large box defense so far from the edge squad. Jets try to work it out from behind the net. They keep it in momentarily, but that is cleared. Gathered there by Latkin. He goes, he dekes, he looks in, gets a shot just wide of the net. Interesting there on the power play just to take the shot off the rush rather than get set up. It is one and done, and it clears back the other way. So the Jets will regroup behind their own net, and we saw in yesterday's game the power play took a little bit to get going, but just missed scoring. It scored just out of it cleared. Ione with great speed through the neutral zone, gets it to the slot, takes it wide, dump pass there, looks, Waits, fires it across in front. Can't pull the trigger, though. Oh, my. Great pass across the seam through the slot. A dangerous scoring chance does not go. Ione regroups in his own zone. Comes with speed. We saw this in the last rush. Through the slot, takes it wide. Takes the shot this time instead of going around the net. Tried to catch goaltender off guard, but a solid save there. Edge looking the clear. So Ione has had 2 strong entries to the zone. It's only resulted in 1 shot, though. And, of course, why not go back to Ione again? So he works up the left side. Coming now through the slot, tries to throw it in front. The shot, big save there. So, again, Ione comes in, establishes presence, and gets a good high-scoring opportunity by one of his teammates throwing it across the slot there. So, tremendous skating ability from Ione there. And now let's see the Jets can take this offensive zone faceoff still on the power play and turn it into success. They lose the draw, though. That's not going to help. Cannot clear, though. Kept in the skates, throws it back around. Trying to work it in the corner, poke it aside. Gets there. Trying to get it loose. It was between things. Looks like Brendan Mullally had it on a stick, but was unable to get a shot on goal. And it'll go back in the Jets' end. Just 15 seconds remaining on the power play. So this will be the last rush for the Jets with the man advantage. They gain the zone. Big clapper from the high slot. And that one's gloved down easily. Not a bad play there with just a couple of seconds left in the power play. Get the offensive zone draw. So the defense will have to be mindful of the player coming out of the box. However, if they can win the draw here, they can use that last little bit of the man advantage. And it looks like the line of Kilpatrick, Hill, and Bose are going to come out to take the last stretch here. They lose the draw, though, so they'll get wheeled around. Let's see if the defense can pinch and keep it in with the player come out of the box. He is able to do so. Good job there by Lackton to keep it in. Working it towards the slot and a forehand shot. And a stick save there. So we're back at even strength, perhaps looked like, or it might have just been the last change there. But I believe we're at even strength at this point. Indeed we are. So power play does not go 0 for 1 thus far. But a good scoring chance there. Just off the stick. Couldn't actually get a shot on goal. So around the net it comes. Tried to work in front. Poked right on. And a big save there for the Edge. So our score remains tied at 1 after that power play opportunity for the Jets. Unable to capitalize, but a couple of good scoring chances. Good amount from Zach Ione, who was able to generate a good number of chances there on the power play. So a strong effort, but unfortunately does not go. So 0 for 1 thus far, and that'll end first period action here. Our score, Jets 1, Edge 1. And we'll take a look at the shots on goals. Officially 17 shots for the Jets, 16 for the Edge. So 1-1 our score. And, first period action was fast and furious. The Edge get the first goal of the period. The Jets come back a bit later after some tremendous saves by Maverick Cool, who perhaps could have been the story in the first period, as that one could have really gone the other way for the Jets. They started getting shelled with some pressure after giving up the first goal, but the goaltender really kept them in. So we'll look to see if that continues here in the second period from the Jets and the Edge. Once again, if you're joining us here on YouTube, thank you so much. It's Shawnee Hill from our broadcast studios here in British Columbia. We'll take you back live to Minnesota in just a moment. But in the comments, let us know where you are watching from. We'd love to see exactly where our audience is tuning in from. So, send us an emoji, give us a hello. Let us know where you're tuning in and enjoying today's 2021 Easton Cup action from. So, second period just set to begin in a couple of moments. And again, these are 15-minute periods, and that one really started moving along towards the second half there. In the beginning, you expect that from the early puck drop. Teams kind of feeling each other out. We got a couple of scoring chances, but the speed really started to ramp up a bit later in that period. So period number 2 just set to get underway. And it looks like it'll be like Nicolino Johnson, Morgan Corson, and Clausen starting the second period here for the Jets. And the opening faceoff goes to the Jets there. And faceoffs are pretty even in the first period. Both teams with 5 wins apiece. So now the Jets will go up 6. The offside call there as he just couldn't keep his feet behind the puck there. 1-1 is our score. Wilson tries to get it, cannot. That one will go to the edge. So again, 6-6 on faceoffs. And the edge get this turnover here. Has a scoring opportunity in all alone. The shot, glove save, rebound, and he pokes it home. So the edge start the period with a bang. Landon Hagelin will get that one unassisted. A tremendous effort, takes the turnover, comes on in, makes a little bit of a dangle. Shot on goal, cool, tremendous save. And we saw in the first, the rebound just leaks out. And give Hagelin credit, stayed with it, knocked it back in on the backhand. So 2-1, our score. The edge threatening again. Try to get it back over to Ken Knott. Shot and a save right in the center there. So they try to throw it across to Hagelin, the goal scorer, and could not. But now a goal by the edge and then a high scoring chance, high opportunity scoring chance there. So not only do they get the lead, they're looking to put their foot on the gas. If you're the Jets, you can't let this one start to get away. Tremendous effort to close the first period. But the Edge have come out fired up thus far in the early going of the second. In the neutral zone, trying to get the turnover there. Unable to do so. And the Jets will regroup in their own end. Play behind the net as they look to move up. Pass over to the near side. Nicolino Johnson throws it across. Cannot find a partner. And the Edge will roll it back in. Feather knocks it up. Jets can't clear. Kept in. This time they'll regroup. There's no opportunity, and they'll look to break out and get it up on the left-hand side. They'll go for a change. Try to complete the change. Looks like a couple have gotten off the ice now. We're to the side. Tries to poke it by Malali, and he's able to do so. In comes the goal scorer, Hagelin. Hagelin on his forehand, behind the net, looks to wrap around. The shot probably blocked in front by Feather. Feather looks to work on the other side. No support there. Ooh, almost a too many men on the change there. And goes back all the way into the edge zone. Good forward check there by the Jets, and they get the turnover. Tried to work it towards the corner. Cannot. Bit of a high stick there. Canceled off as the Edge play the puck. Throws it ahead. He's got to see if he can hurry, but good close there by the defenseman. In front, the shot, they score! So after a good close, they couldn't get a hold of the rebound there. And it goes in, and with 13:04 remaining in the second period, the Edge increased their lead to 3-1. So a bit of a disastrous start so far for the Jets. All the momentum from the first period, strong play. The power play did not go, but got some good scoring chances. And all of a sudden, 2 quick goals has them down by 2. Back on their own zone. The Jets trying to pull it out from the Edge there. Shot from the point, and a big glove save there. So they did get it back. Looked like Ione on that one there. But the glove save, so the Jets will have to look to recover. That last goal from the Edge of his Braden Keach with the assist from Liam Christopher, which gave them the 3-1 lead. Jets, though, recover the faceoff, but unable to get back to the point there, and the Edge will break it up the left side. Near side from our camera, can't keep it in. That one will be the way offside. They'll clear, and they'll go regroup. So the Jets will have a little bit of space to work out of their own zone here. It's Ione. Ione through the slot. Takes on the backhand. Back to the forehand. Backhand again. But a big save there. Ione using his legs yet again to create a scoring opportunity. Needed to showed a little nifty hands there, but was hoping to get a finish. But a great save as the goalie was able to close down and prevent the opportunity. Trying to carry it in, led again. Another effort on the far side to the backhand. Trying to get it in front. Not to the side. Good support there as he moves his feet. Has a man open the slot. Goes to the point. Back shot. Can't get through with blocks. So a good scoring opportunity goes for naught as the block shot there by the Edge. But there's a turnover. With speed. Has some room to escape. Looks. Shoots high. And it's sticked aside. So the Jets, some individual plays there, but nevertheless, some scoring opportunities as they try to get back in this game with 11:35 left to go in the second period. Three to 1 is our score. Morgan Corson wins it over. Nicolino Johnson in the corner, trying to get it towards the front. 3 Jets player behind the net. Don't want to condense too much, but they're hungry for the puck, and they're going to draw a penalty right there. Also get a shot on goal, it looks like, as the whistle does not go. No pressure by the edge, or no control of the edge. So they'll remain. Goaltender coming out for the extra attacker. Just as he makes it, the whistle goes. So that'll be a tripping call, and the Jets will head back to the power play. Blake Reitzer will head to the box for the edge. 2 minutes for tripping. 11:15, a great opportunity for the Jets here to try to get this deficit down to 1. They lose the draw and unable to clear, and a good offensive forecheck there by the PK. Bit aggressive on the forecheck here as he goes behind the net. So the Jets, if they can corral this, have an opportunity to perhaps get 2 caught. As we saw the edge, they play a bit of a large box in the defensive zone and seem to be very aggressive on the forecheck. And the Jets struggling thus far to get possession, get in, and get set up. And another turnover there in the neutral zone. It's actually going to turn into a scoring chance. Through the slot, tries to backhand it just wide. So the Jets need to regroup here on the power play. Just about 1:20 left to go. And yet to see any sort of setup, as they're going to have to go all the way from behind their own net now. And you're seeing not a little urgency getting that puck as well. This is going to be a turnover, working his way towards the slot on the forehand, a shot, and he scores. It's a shorthanded goal for the edge. Oh my, disaster strikes on the power play for the Jets. 4-1 now, the edge take the lead. And you might be interested to see if we see a timeout coming from Coach Hill, with the wheels starting to rattle a bit. That's Zachariah Lang's second of the game, short-handed, 4-1 edge. So let's see if the Jets can get one back here and start to get a little bit momentum in their favor. They get the zone now. Look, work it back to the point, looking to get set up, but that's turned over. And in he comes in on goal on the breakaway. He looks, he deeks, he scores! Another shorthanded goal. Micah Beckendorf takes it in with a nifty goal. And that'll make it 5-1. And you got to wonder if we're going to see that timeout now. Try to maybe get your head back on straight. It looks like they were set up, had an opportunity there. Next thing you know, a shot is blocked. And it's 5-1. And you have to feel for Maverick Cool, who was having a good start, made some big saves in the first period. But now the defense in front of him is just letting too many opportunities leak on through. So the last couple seconds of the power play look to tick off, and no real threat. And in fact, 2 shorthanded goals against for the Jets. At the same time, the Jets can be a quick strike team. They can get some momentum going. They can fill the net pretty quickly. So despite trailing by 4 here in the second period, there's still a good amount of time left to go to get back in this. And again, in the tournament setting, you're looking just to kind of build shift after shift and keep momentum for key moments. Trying to work it towards the slot there was Mullally with the deep, but unable to corral. And goes back into the Jet zone. We'll also look to see if we might see some line combination, some line juggling here from Coach Hill. We haven't seen anything just yet. The shot comes in, cool. The save pokes away the rebound. Jet form, and again, you see a little communication there, not deciding who's going to take the puck, and all 5 players on one side. Mullally, though, gets some room to skate. He's going to catch up to it. Look, throws it aside off the goaltender's chest to the slot. Not a bad play if you have net presence there, but unfortunately, the Jets unable to catch up. Here come the edge the other way. They fire it around. That will go wide. No net front presence there. Now looks behind the net, tries with the backhand to throw it out the side of the team. The scoring chance doesn't materialize, and the Jets were able to clear. Lang had to wait there for the clear change to make sure it didn't cause an offside. Here comes Ione. Ione skating well all day today. Makes a little bit of a deep on his forehand now in the corner. Surveys. It throws it in front. Shot just wide. Great pass there. Up the wall, but not out. Oh, just out. I thought he was able to keep it in. The edge just able to poke it by. Now trying to create a little danger here. But the Jets will regroup. 5-1 our score. The Edge with 4 goals here in the second period, 2 shorthanded. But now this is Bose. Bose in. He looks, he shoots just wide of the net. Ione tries to throw it back in front. It's loose. Another one can't go. Another save. Oh, and the pushing and shoving comes in, but the goaltender able to hold the fort. Oh my, the Jets were able to get one there. That would have been a fantastic opportunity as the puck came up. Believe that was Tucker Bose who was able to corral that loose puck and try to get it in front. But it did not go. Face off here, the goaltender's left. One by the Edge, now turned over. And look to try to throw it in front. Loose puck there. Waits in the corner. Could be Nicolino Johnson. Wasn't able to catch the number there, but they're cycling behind the net. Good speed coming out of the corner. Towards the high circle. Waits, high slot now. Looking, shot. Deflection through his own guys. Oh, man, the Edge goaltender has something to say about that. He's able to make the save, and here they come back the other way. 3-on-2 developing. Gets behind the fence. Gets in. Forehand shot. And he's going to score on that one? Hard to tell. I think that one might have won in with 7 minutes left. It makes it a 6-1 lead. We'll try to get it there. Camera just panned away, but it looks like it beat the goaltender on the low side. Indeed, it has. So 6-1, the Edge now. And the Jets just trying to get it. That is Lang again. I believe that's his 3rd of the game. And man, has he been shot out of a cannon here in this second period. Six to 1. Our score now. The Jet looking to get back in the zone, trying to work it up from the corner here. Back down low. Trying to get to that loose puck behind the net, and you can start to see the body language of the Jets look a little bit defeated. 5 goals here in this period. I believe they just took a penalty there as well. So they're going to go to the penalty kill. Lucas Egan takes over in the net for the Jets squad. Saw that. Want to make sure to mention it as well. So penalty upcoming for the Jets. 6-1 our score right now as the Edge will head to the power play. And this Jets squad can't start getting undisciplined. That'll make the scoreboard really start to light up. You start taking penalties and you're kind of all over the place. With 6:25 to go, the Jets with a big kill here, face off in the neutral zone. The Edge win it, work it over towards the corner, right in front of our camera position here. Once again, give a shout out to John, our cameraman, covering the action for us, and Simon, our statistician, making sure to get me the official goals and assists from there in Minnesota. Deeks through the defense here, but unable to get the shot off. Nice job getting back and doing it cleanly as well. Potential chance for a hooking call there, but they were able to keep it clean. We dip under 6 minutes to go. 6-1 our score. Morgan Thurston wasn't able to get it deep, and the Edge will head back the other way. Looks, fires it towards, and Egan gets his chance to feel the rubber here in game action. Back to the slot again. Going to get another opportunity in the slot. Can't pull the trigger. Oh my, it looked like the 7th one was on his stick there. Egan was unable to get across, but able to keep it out was the defense on the block there. A scoring opportunity the other way, and it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Jets. Just over a minute to go in the penalty. .5:25 remaining on the clock. The edge will move up. Gets past the first forechecker. There's going to be a 3-on-2. So aggressive forechecking on the PK. Almost with a scoring opportunity. But the edge just throw it in on net. Surprising play there as they had the numbers. And probably going to take a moment to try to set up. Edge player falls down, but it goes right to him. If you want to know how the luck was going here in the second, that play right there. Hill tries to work it towards the front of the net on the backhand. Cannot. Trying to recover, lift the stick. Just can't get there. But the Jets do intercept that pass. Will look to go. Banked off the glass all the way down. Goaltender comes out to set it up for his defense. The edge looking to move up. Working out of their own zone. Try to get another opportunity here on the power play. From their own end, they turn it over. Mullally unable to poke it by. And it's Braden Keach. Oh, but here's turnover 3 in the slot. The shot save. Egan off the glove. No goal. The ref immediately waves it off. Batted in with the glove. So that'll be a hand pass. A big save by Egan. It's out of nowhere. 3 edge players unchecked in the slot. But Lucas Egan makes the save and keeps this a 6-1 game. So that goal waved off as batted in with a glove. The save went up and over the goaltender's head. You saw the sticks and hands go up. I think even if the stick got on it, probably would have been above the crossbar and been no goal on that one. But 3 unchecked players in front of the net. You know Coach Hill is going to be looking on that one on the game tape and bringing it up to the squad. But here's an opportunity, a shot. Luke rebounds. Little bit of a leak there, but the goaltender is able to recover. And you're starting to see a little bit of physicality from the Jets now. The face off to the goaltender's right. One there by the edge. Back to the point. Now down to the far side corner. Nicolino Johnson. Surveys. Circles back. Behind the net. Looking to get it in front. Keeps it on the ice. It goes behind. Nicolino Johnson. Hooked away. Now going behind the net. Try to work it off the near side. Threw it back around the net again. Perhaps one too many passes there. I think maybe trying to jam that one in. Get a scoring chance. Maybe a rebound. More so than kind of back the other way. Oh, turnover there. Trying to deke in your own zone. Can't get too fancy now. The edge keeping up the sustained attack here after the turnover. The Jets now back the other way. Has a streaker down the other end. Throws it off the pad. The goaltender able to corral it. The streaking Jets player down the other side. They're looking for the rebound, perhaps trying to get that pass across. And I believe we have seen a little bit of lineup juggling from Coach Hill here. We'll try our best to get into the new pairings and setups. Looks like we might have Mullally instead of Saprizi or Kilpatrick there. Shot from the point goes wide. Just under 3 minutes to go here in our second period. 6-1 our score. And that one goes by Egan for icing. Once again, 6-1 our score. Of note, if this lead does go to a 6-goal lead, we'll start to see a running clock. So the Jets really want to get this next goal, not just to get back in the game, but if the Edge is able to put one more on, that clock's going to start working against them. Up in the corner there. Sipu unable to keep it in. Now towards the slot. The Edge looks, dangles, can't get by Mullally. Mullally, good poke check there. And good defensive coverage. Has them up. They can get it up to him. They're going to look to get it ahead of the big forward. He looks, dangles, forehand shot high, stick to side. They're able to recover, get to the rebound. Working it towards the top. Mullally trying to stick handle through again. Seeing a lot of dekes happen that have been unsuccessful from the Jets. For the Edge and good constant pressure. Egan's able to get large and keep that one out. Oh, a turnover there. A lazy pass. Leads to a turnover. The end of the period cannot come quick enough for the Jets, and hopefully can reinvigorate. And just like the edge exploded in the second period, the Jets could do the same in the third. Here's towards the slot, trying to the last opportunity to go. Turnover. They still remain in control. In the slot. Has it on his forehand. Look, shot high. Oh, perhaps got a little bit of a stick on it there. Tries to work it back towards the slot. The edge will cover. Has some speed. A 3-on-1 developing. Here they go. Throws it over to the left side. The shot. Oh, Egan didn't get enough of it. Oh, it was right in position. Looked like it went off the glove and trickled in. So with just over a minute to go, the 7th goal goes on for the Edge. Now that's your 6th-goal lead. You'll see the clock is running now. So for the Jets, it becomes more imperative to really start to ramp things up as the clock is going to keep on ticking throughout the rest of this period. And in the third, when it starts, it's going to run and not stop until this deficit gets back down to 5. So here come the Jets the other way. Across the line they go. Good pressure. Off the left side. Shot. Rebound. No one able to get a stick on it. It's a great save of the goaltender there. The Edge was Liam Christopher with Blake Reitzer on the assist. And 7-1. And there's a reminder of the clock now running here with the 6-goal deficit. Here come the Edge. Out of the zone. Brody Feather will regain in his own zone. Looks to move it up. Wasn't ready for the pass. Now it'll be a turnover. The Edge back on the attack. Trying to get it on the left-hand side. Starting to get physical in the corner there. Trying to dig it through skates. Morgan Corson in there. And it comes behind that now. And that'll be the end of the second period. A disastrous one from the Jets as they are going to be trailing by 6 coming into the third. 7-1 our score. And if you're the Jets, not a period that you want to see happen again. And the clock will be running for the third here. However, the Jets can be a quick strike team. They get one early on in the period, perhaps get the ball rolling. But that first goal also will put the clock back into stoppage time. So you always talk about a key first goal being important, especially this time for the Jets, in order to get that clock stopped and have all the opportunity to get back into this game. So the running clock will be going in the third, and Lucas Egan taking over in nets for the Jets. But Maverick Cool, tremendous saves throughout. The defense just started letting down, and he was shelled shot after shot. So despite the big number on the scoreboard, this is not really falling at the goaltender's feet. You really want to see a good team defense in front. So we're going to look to get our feed back in Minnesota. Looks like the feed just dropped down, so I'll get you back there in just a moment to bring you third period action. But 7-1 is our score at the moment. And a reminder that we'll be back later today here. Take a look on the YouTube channel to see when our next game will be coming up. I invite you to join us. Game 3 of Jets hockey from the 2021 Easton Cup will be coming your way a little bit later today. But third period action in just a moment. We'll take you back out there live as the Edge looking to the center dot. And again, this is not the situation you ever want to be in, trailing big, headed into a third period. But in tournament play, you always have to be mindful for that next game, right? You always have to be prepared to get some momentum because you're going to have another game on the docket right away. So the Jets looking to start off this third period. Good. Remember, clock will be running. Malali with a deke and a shot, but unable to bring it home. The Edge now. Back the other way. This is Lang. 3 goals on the day thus far. Keeps it. Gets it back to the point. Waits. Looks. Fires. Goes wide. Maverick Cool looks back in the net for the Jets squad there and makes a big save. So Coach Hill getting Cool back in there. Shot and another big save there by the goaltender. So good on him to get Maverick back in the net. As again, he played a fine game. Just started getting peppered there in the second period as they were rolling things up there. Up now on the right wing, out of the zone come the Jets, trying to play it across the hill, just out of his reach. And here come the Edge the other way. They stay on side. Nifty play there by the forward to keep his feet in tight and allow his other forward to come around. Edge just content to keep puck possession, but the Jets are going to poke that away from him. And a reminder, it is a running clock here in the third period. So this period seems like it's moving pretty fast. That is indeed the case. The Jets now in the corner, trying to get it towards the front. The Edge closing out. Works up the near wall there. Kept in by Lakin. Makes a move. Keeps it in. Trying to work through one another now. Trying to get it towards the slot. In shot. Rebounds. Does not go. So the Jets do get at least one shot in that scoring opportunity, but now almost get a breakaway. Feather gets it. He'll play it ahead. Did a little give and go with the forward. Plays it ahead. Unintentional give and go there. Through the zone we go. Looks at the backhand pass. Does get it towards the slot. Around the net now. Looks to come out the other side. Another backhand pass attempt. Not too sure about that one. They do indeed turn it over. The Edge will look to move up. The Jets in the neutral zone. Working through the center. Dipsy Doos tries to work towards the far end. Working it up. Going to try to take his own through a bunch of players in the slot. Want to make sure they keep it in a team play situation here and not start to look as individual efforts. It's really going to be a team effort to get this team back in it. And again, if they do get a goal, shut the deficit down to 5, the clock will go back to stoppage time. Oh, almost kept in there at the point, but the Edge will move up the other way. Solo man rush, 1 against 2 here. Gets a shot off. Love to see the Jets be a little bit more aggressive in trying to get that puck back here. Moves it from the dangerous area towards the wall. Trying to clear it up. Can't get it out. Kept in there nicely by the Edge, and they're just going to be content to let this sit along the wall and milk as much of that running clock as they can. Jets do poke it free. Right in front of our broadcast angle here. Gets to the side. Throws it back around. The Edge now. Moves it up and they'll dump it in deep. Behind the net. The Jets will look to work up. 7-1 our score. They're looking to get one to stop this clock from being running time. And we'll take a look at that clock, see exactly where we are right now. And as you see, it's going to tick, tick, tick away as we get down towards 11 minutes here in the third. Right there, we're at 11 minutes, 7-1 our score. And again, usually Coach Hill, you'll see to try to give his players some rest, slow down the line change, things like that. Really bad effort by the linesman here. If I'm going to be honest, with a running clock, you have to have that second puck ready to go to get a drop there. Precious seconds for the Jets squad ticking off. We'll try to keep you abreast of the clock. 7-1 our score. The Edge look to get it in deep. Behind the net then. Over to the far corner. Tries to get it in front, poked away. No one can get a stick on it just yet. In skates, where is it? The Jets recover. They come up the right-hand side with speed, trying to get it ahead of the defenseman there. Works it on his forehand, circles back, gets himself some space, looks to the point. Can you keep it in there? No, it's poked out. So good opportunity to set up there. Bouncing puck, went over the defenseman's stick as we dip under 10 minutes left to go. Trying to get it towards the front. Waits, looks, can't get it there. The Edge have been swarming thus far. And it looks like we're going to call for a check there, perhaps. We'll look as the clock will keep running, I believe, through the penalty call. We'll have to double check the rule set here to see if on the power play it goes to stoppage time. I believe it'll run regardless. And it looks like it'll be Xander Morgan Corson headed to the box on the PK. And once again, we'll look to get word if it's going to be a running clock through the power play or not. If it is indeed running, looks like we're going to come close to about 9 minutes here on the clock in just a moment. Back into the zone. So there you go. Yeah, right at the 9-minute mark now. So the clock continues to run. which is not in the Jets' favor right now. But this is the wraparound. Did he get it in? Oh, just wide. I thought he was able. That looked like it was Zach Ione with the tremendous skating solo effort there. The edge now back the other way. The Jets are able to poke it aside. Jets on the penalty kill here. So 5-on-4 for the edge. Jets looking to move up. Jets will definitely be aggressive on the PK here because, again, a goal is down. We're going to get a call here. Looks like we have a hooking call, I believe, on the edge. So that'll make it 4-on-4. That one happened just out of our visual range. Looks like in the neutral zone there. Indeed, it'll be Isaac Ullman going for hooking. So 4-on-4 action. And again, if you're the Jets with this clock, you really want to get to these draws quick, force the officials to get the rubber down on the ice surface here. I believe with the running clock around 8 minutes left to go now here in the third. The Jets get on that loose puck, try to work it in front, a backhand, but covered up nicely. Just under 8 minutes to go. You see there, 7:48, 7:47. Again, you want to see some quicker changes here from the Jets squad with this clock running. The Jets do get the puck yet again, work from behind the net, looks to go back to the point. Waits, fires it across to his partner. Shot gets knocked down and into the goaltender's gloves. The shot a bit higher, deflected in front by the edge player, believe it or not, and a strong save there by the goaltender. 7:15 left to go here in the third. And unable to keep it in. This is an opportunity, but the Jets do get one player back, so temporarily on the power play. Let's see if they can take advantage here. He pokes it ahead, out of the box, and here we go. Morgan Corson up the right side, on his forehand, works towards the slot. The shot just wide. Oh, good, high, dangerous scoring opportunity there. Back around. Bose to the defense. Fires in on that, deflect it just wide. Morgan Corson tried to get it back up to Watson, but intercepted there. Watson caught flat-footed waiting for the pass. Unable to stop the edge from getting zone pressure here now. And again, the edge still shorthanded for another 20 seconds here, but they do have 2 shorthanded goals on the day. The Jets look to work it ahead. The edge intercepts. Still shorthanded. We're back to even strength and 5 aside in just a moment as we approach 6 minutes left to go here in the third period. 7-1 our score. The Jets. That's Ione there with the puck. Now goes through and skates, and they'll look to move up. You're going to start to see a real aggressive, even more so from the Jets squad, as Hill will get it deep. Ione, no real hurry to go get to it, looking to play off the rebound there. Interesting tactic. Try to work in front. They got Hill in front there. Can't get it on his stick. Here come the edge. Out of their zone. They'll be content just to get it deep and keep it there. Behind the Jets net. They're going to have to go from behind their goal line. The 200 feet, try to get there, but they're off to a good start. Some speed through. It's Lakin looks, dangles around one. Can't get the shot up. Back in the slot. And should they score? So that should stop the clock. Let's see, 5:20 to go, 7-2 now our score. And that's a key moment. As I mentioned, the clock now will be back on stoppage time. So if you're going to have the comeback here, it's got to happen in this moment. Wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Hill take a timeout at this point here. Looked like RJ Hill on the goal. Believe the assist was from Brody Latkin. So 7-2 now. And again, we're now on stoppage time. So the Jets down by 5 with about 5 minutes left to go. Ione now in the slot, trying to get it back through. High slot we're looking. Turns, has it still. Can they get a shot here? Cannot fire it. Looking for it. Poked away in the edge. We'll get it out. Oh, my. Couple of opportunities, just unable to pull the trigger. The Jets now coming out of their own zone. It's Ione. Tremendous speed. I was about to say stayed on side, but just lifted his head. Or his leg, excuse me. which puts that play offside. We'll get a quick look at the scoreboard here. 7-2 our score. Try to get how much time's left in the period in just a moment. But the clock is back on stoppage time, 4:29. Thanks to cameraman John there. Give us a shot and keep the fans at home updated. 4:29 left in the third period. 7-2 our score. The edge to the neutral zone. Makes a dangle. Trying to get in. Looks to backhand it towards the slot. Goes all the way in on goal. Goal's able to knock it aside. Approaching 4 minutes left to play here in the third. The Jets, they can get some momentum. And again, in tournament play, it's all about momentum. Even if they can't get all the deficit erased, potting a couple goals here in the final moments will give them perhaps a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence and positivity heading into their next game later today, which we'll have right here on YouTube. Hill looks to get it. Knocked down by the stick check there, no call. Trying to get it past Feather, cannot. The Jets keep it in high in the zone. A little bit of stick handling. Might want to try to throw that one deep. It's going to lead to a 2-on-1 the other way. A bit disorganized, and they turn it over. So the Jets hopefully can capitalize off that mistake, get some zone pressure and a scoring chance. Another deep try, and he loses his footing. Going back to Feather. Feather, great pass there towards the slot. Can't get it. He goes over to the side. The edge, off the edge, in front, the shot, and another big save there. My, oh my. 3:06 to go, and Maverick cool. You know, for the goaltenders, they're not going to like seeing that 7 on the scoreboard. But both of them with some bigger saves throughout this game. So you're the Jets squad. I don't think even with the 7 on the scoreboard, that's a big question mark that you're going to have to deal with later. Is they've had some solid goaltending, but the edge has just been relentless on the attack, especially there in that second period and the 2 shorthanded goals. In the corner now. Trying to get it towards the slot, trying to get a shot on goal. You just recover. Back up to the point. Looks, winds, fires, can't get all of it. Fans on it. It's going to be a 2-on-1 back the other way now. He's on his backhand, tries to throw it. And the defense is good enough. I paused there for a moment. Looks like a turnover was about to happen. That could have been a trip. Looks like no call there. The officials just content to put the whistles away and try to finish this one out. The edge now. In the neutral zone. Intercepted there by Mullally. Mullally can't get it in deep. They stay on side, but the edge will get it. Jets trying to complete a change. Mullally can't get a stick on it. Hot off the bench there, but unable to get it. Back in on the goaltender. He pokes it away. It's a loose puck. No real urgency to get it from the Jets. And, and a little bit of a body check there, I'd say. They're going to call it a trip. In that situation, he saw the player coming in with speed, caught flat-footed. Just figured stick the hip out. Miley Watson figured a trip to the box is better than giving his goaltender a no-win situation there with a player coming unencumbered with speed. This face-off, Mavericks left. The Jets back on it, working it hard off the glass, trying to get it out, but it's kept in by the edge. This edge squad, not a deep bench, but they have been relentless, especially on the PKs you mentioned. That's going to go all the way down as they're looking to just relieve the pressure as they are shorthanded now, the edge on the power play. The Jets, 3-man in, obviously down by 5. You got to still try to be offensive, even though with the deficit there. Back to the point. They have an opportunity now. Shot for the point. Fire deflected wide. Doesn't get in on goal. The backhander throwing towards the slot. That doesn't go. They have pressure now. Shot off the goaltender's side, and the edge will recover. And as you see, great pressure by the Jets, even though they're down a man. In fact, they forced another turnover. Behind the net again. Looking, cannot hold the zone there, Virione. You got to retreat there with the forward stretching. And a good recovery there by Lakin to stick it away. Looks to the side, cool with one save. credit him with another there. And a third one, they're whacking away. A little bit of a slow whistle there by the official. And that's where you're going to get this pushing and shoving. And that whistle doesn't come quick. The defensemen have to come in. So with 51.2 seconds to go, 7-2 our score. And the Jets will be shorthanded for 49 of those 51 seconds. There's the faceoff now coming to the right. Not sure exactly what the discussion is here from the officials. Coach Hill threw out an extra player there. Hasn't pulled the goaltender yet, or forgot he was still shorthanded. The Jets do win the faceoff. Head up the other way, trying to stick handle through. Cannot do so. Into the corner it goes. The edge now through the neutral zone, looking to come up with good speed. Tried to dangle through there. That was Liam Christopher. You go down to the final 30 seconds here for the Jets. Kept in. Thrown to the far corner. Deeks can't get to the head. Works the other way now. Through the neutral zone. With good speed up the right-hand side. The half wall takes it behind the net, as we've seen often. Looking to work it back in front, but turns it over. Stick to side there. Feathers it ahead for the breakaway. He's going to have an opportunity in on goal, taken down. The official's going to say it was a call there. I don't think they're going to do... Oh, we lost the camera feed there. Not sure if they're going to call... Let's see. It looked like it could have been a penalty shot. Wasn't sure by rule if they were going to award that, but I think the officials are going to make the smart play, say he wasn't fully separated there. So 7-2 will be our... And so we'll come down ringside now. You see the live feed there. So 7-2 is the final score here as we go now down live on the bench. You see the Jets players there, and we'll try to listen in to Coach Hill's postgame.
Boys, hey, you stop that clock. That is something. You got to play more. We're ready to go for the second one. Look, it is what it is. All right? Don't fuck like it. All right? JJ and Tucker stay here. Everyone else, that's a real single out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Never. Never. Hey. Here, guys.
There we go. We got the ringside feed right now from Coach Hill. We'll try to see if we can get him on camera to ask a couple of questions about the efforts here. Again, your score 7-2. The Edge take the victory here. And so a couple of Jets players right now as we go down ringside. And we'll talk to JJ Kilpatrick. And I believe we have Morgan Corson as well. Sorry, Tucker Bowes. We'll talk to the captain first, Kilpatrick there. Bit of a rough second period. It kind of got away from you. But what did you like about this game? What do you guys think you did well in this game that you can carry over later today?
I think our back check was good because some of it was good where we got it back, and I think our passing in front of the net was good. We had a lot of chances that we just sort of missed, but we were really close, and we could have had a lot. We could have had a lot of goals.
And I know it seems a little weird when you give up 7 goals, but your goaltenders really fought. Maverick and Lucas put a couple of big saves out there. Even though the score didn't go their way, how key are your goaltenders going to be for you guys to be successful?
Our goaltenders are going to be very key. We're going to need them to make plays when we make mistakes. They're going to have to be big at all times. They're definitely going to be big when we play the next game, because if we need a shot, we got to score a lot of goals. Can't miss this opportunity, and we need them to make some big plays.
We'll throw this next question over to Tucker. Tucker, when you have 2 games in a day, it tends to get a bit tiring. You're trying to give a lot in game number 1. How do you think the team is feeling? What do you think the energy level will be like for game number 2 today?
I think after this, we're gonna come out much stronger than we did this game. This game, I felt like we were very, very tired, and yeah, it's just an early game. It's just waking up from sleeping all night and it's really early in the morning, so it will be off schedule.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to get the legs going early in the morning there. So my next question now, in game number 2, is there anything that you think you need to do differently? Is it more shots on goal? Is it better puck possession? What are going to be the keys to success for you the second game today?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that really clearly. Sorry.
I just want to see what you think will make you successful in game number 2. What do you want to see at the start of game number 2 that's going to help you guys win?
We need to not be sloppy in our blue line in towards the defensive zone. If we are, and when we need to pass up the ice, we're making sloppy passes through the zone. We're passing up the middle the whole time, and we just need to move out through the outsides. And we just need to protect our net a little more because our goalies, they need all that protection that they can get.
Well, Tucker, JJ, I appreciate the time. Coach Hill, if I could get you for a couple of questions here. That second period, you guys came out of the first period, it was 1-1. The second period started to get away from you a little bit. Was it something that they had changed, or was it just foot off the gas for just a moment?
It wasn't so much something that they changed. What we saw in this game was we saw the legs, we saw the fatigue of legs. Ultimately, where it came down there was the play at the blue lines. We got to be better at the blue lines. The turnovers within those 3 feet of the blue lines either way really, really did kill us tonight. We'll be better, but I was very happy with the third period. I mean, we kept those legs moving. We got that clock stopped. That one goal is going to be key.
And I mentioned to your players there, and I said on the broadcast, when you see a 7 on the scoreboard, people just looking at the box score tend to point their fingers at the goaltenders. But I thought your goaltenders made some big saves and were key throughout. I wonder if you could just touch a bit on, your goaltenders kind of play, and perhaps if you want to give us maybe a nod of who would start the next game there.
Goose, that's Maverick here. This is Goose's first with the junior elite. I think from yesterday with strong performance from Jerry, put a lot of pressure out there, unnecessary pressure. He was solid. He was playing well. Again, those turnovers in front of him. Sometimes, when you don't play well, you're not as bad as it appears, and when you play well, you're not as good as you appear. It runs the middle. We got to talk to Goose at the end of the second period there. He got back in. I thought he played a solid third. We'll see where we go in the second, but it doesn't matter. Goose or Jerry will be good. Appreciate the time, Shawnee.
Thank you very much, Coach Hill. You're never going to get too much from a coach, right? You try to ask about lineups, try to ask about starters. Wasn't expecting the answer there, but we'll be back here on YouTube. So you'll get to see who exactly starts that second game today. Once again, our final score, the Edge 7, the Jets 2. And I appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast today and sticking around for the post game. We'll have the same coming up later today for that action there. We'll try to get you the start time. I want to say it's 2 o'clock Central. Just going to check the notes here. Yeah, 2 o'clock Central time is when we'll be back here on YouTube for the second game of the day. But 7-2 is our final. Thank you so much for joining it. I am Shawnee Hill from our Canadian Broadcast Studios. We'll be back live again here, 2 p.m. Central Time, for the next game for the Jets squad. Will be against the Mustangs White squad, and we'll see if they can come back today. So 1-1 thus far on the tournament. Game 3 coming up a bit later today. You're watching Jets hockey here on YouTube. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.